Sena kvällar, taxi till din port. En kropp över en kropp efter förkastandet av oss. Ditt blod i min ådra, tankar slår rot. Jag lägger mitt huvud där i närheten av sol. Du sa snabbt och kort dina svar. Du svarade men kanske när du menade nej. Men vem vet vad en ska göra med allt det här. När man är nyligen fyllda 18 år, just nu som jag är. Alltid en lek där ingen var. Du somnade ifrån och sen skällde du ut mig. Inlurad i en kärleksmyt. Söt, mild och ljus, ja du luktade socker. Såg för min inre syn hur du log en dag. Sena kvällar, taxi till din port. Ett skräckscenario till om alla framtider för oss. Det var spökhistorier som handlade om saker som handlade om oss. Jag målar upp vårt liv på din ryggtavla. Jag kommer aldrig låta dig gå. Du kommer aldrig låta mig stanna.
Oh, very good.
Very good.
Thank you. And you?
Oh, I'm very well, thank you. Bonus points, yeah. All right, so could you just give us a quick introduction to yourselves for those of us here?
I'm Gun Andrea, and I sing and play guitar when we're not doing acoustic.
Okay.
That's my thing. And
Yeah, I'm Jim Nurminen, and I play the electric guitar when we don't do acoustic shows. And I also write a lot of material and produce the band. So, yeah.
and yes, we have the mics. So
Say something nice.
Samuel Clemetsson.
Yeah,
Did I say your last name right?
yeah,
Okay. Drummer
yeah.
and
Percussion.
yeah, percussion and yeah,
Rhythm button.
that's you.
Okay.
We have Frida Windelhed, bass and vocals. Today only vocals. Hanna Grandal, keyboards and vocals. Yes. Yeah.
And tell us about the band itself.
Band. Jim. You write the music.
We
You're just a puppet.
we formed actually like almost 7 years ago, but we've been through many changes through the lineup actually. So me, Samuel, and Frida are like actually the only founding members of the band. So actually, we lost our guitarist, or lost, he quit in January, and he was actually the member who founded the band.
Yeah.
So we
You guys live on that.
yeah, we continued after him. So
Yes.
I think that's a bit rare. So yeah, but yeah, we play some sort of atmospheric rock, indie rock. So much atmosphere here. With now we have tons of pedals and effects and stuff like that. Like so, and when Hannah came in February, we incorporated more synth sounds as well. So we have like a keyboard and synth sounds now, and we really try to emphasize that kind of sounds as well now. So yeah, we're like
We're a bit more dancey.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally. But like rock music,
Okay.
but with
So a lot heavier than you have been
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
So what got you guys interested in music?
Oh, that's a personal
Yeah.
information. Well,
So sorry.
Well, I can speak for myself. I don't know. I started music school, and then I met my first band, so to speak, through that school. We're called The Green in My Tea. We did some sort of alternative rock stuff, and I've been playing in bands ever since. Different bands, different genres.
You said you came across these guys recently?
Through the band.
Yeah, through my first band, we met at a gig, and then a couple of years later, or like a year later, or no, like
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Sometime units of some sort.
Singer, gone.
So basically you spread some rumours. Oh, it's a crazy you can take over.
Yeah, something
pretty
happened with the singer.
We don't talk about
No, we don't.
And then I auditioned.
that. Okay,
I
yeah.
was like, I know I'm your friend, but I want to do like a real audition. So.
Yeah, it was the only one audition. So.
Oh, well.
It's not true.
No, we had 20 people auditioning.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
He came best of all of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I guess.
and he was the first one. So we decided like he was the first one, and we like
Oh, so he set the benchmark. And
Yeah,
no one
and
beat him.
no
But
one
we made him
else.
come back like 10 times to re-audition.
The key is not to sing. The key is to not do what you're out to like do. If you're looking, I just started whistling,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
and then I sang.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whistling and screaming in the back.
Paint my face in golden grace tonight. Take a look. How much it took to leave. Sitting high, fill me up with her. Judge all things, find your king to I'm hollow as a ghost, empty all inside. A home without a heart, so needless I could die. Terrified to go, empty as a child. Innocence be told, the path you cast aside.
And how often do you guys play live in Sweden, then?
Depends on. We were really active when we started. We almost play like once a month or 2 times a month. Or,
We play like once a week.
once a week
Yeah.
and a while. But now we don't play that often. It's more like 4 times, 5 times a year or something like that. I think it is we try to go on tour more, and we like try to do the shows more like day after day instead of like playing in the same city once per. No, we actually been only in Japan.
And Sweden.
Oh yeah,
Different
in Sweden we have been like on mini tours and stuff like that. But so Japan is actually the only country outside Sweden we played. So.
There's so much venues here. There aren't any. Well, there are venues, but
There's
not
like
as
one.
many.
The music scene is very narrow in Stockholm, in Sweden in general actually. So. But there are a lot of bands in Stockholm, so that makes it like difficult because we have only like 3 live houses, but we have like 100,000 bands.
So trying to get the slot on the night is more difficult.
I think it's the jump from starting playing on the most band plays on like the youth, what you call it, fritidsgårdar?
Youth centers.
Because it's free to play there. And then the next step is like selling out concert sets.
Yeah,
at
there's
larger
nothing
venues.
in
There's
between.
wow.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, so
Then you're just sad.
and try to hope.
So how much of the Japanese scene itself have you seen?
First time we were here, we were in 2015 when we released our first album, Destination, or Destination with the right pronunciation. And so we had like 4 shows that time. So and then we were here in 2017, and then we had like 10 shows. And now we have like 10 shows. So we seen quite a lot, but I don't know. Like we only seen the shows we been attending to ourselves.
Percentage-wise, it's like nothing. We haven't seen anything.
It's like 20 maximum live houses of 10,000. So
But we've seen some interesting.
We saw a guy.
Yeah, it was.
We saw a guy playing stand-up bass
Yeah.
and stuff, and then he.
Drenched himself in.
He drenched himself in soap and shampoo, and then he slid across the room.
Yeah, he took off his clothes.
he took off his clothes first.
Oh yeah, naked, completely naked.
Let's go a little bit more into your music then. So, your actual, where do you get your inspiration from for your own music?
At first, it was more of a. We were more inspired by the Japanese scene.
Yeah.
Or you guys when I wasn't.
Yeah, the Novembers, the Japanese band Novembers.
That's the when we got our name.
Yeah, we sort of started out by ripping level.
Yeah.
And we developed from that. That's
We
recommended.
developed we changed our sound very much because we've always been this like band. We don't care about others, and we don't like what others think about our music and so we just play a song, and if it's good, it's good. Our first EP release was like this math rockish punk, very inspired by Japanese music. We had our singer back then actually spoke a bit Japanese, so we have some song in Japanese there as well. But they sound totally different from now.
Yeah, so don't look into that.
You can find like a tiny like what's called the radlinja.
A common thread.
If you like listen really closely.
Consistency.
But
There's still a bit of that Ellie influence still in you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Because we're the same people, but almost.
You say about the music production side of things then. So, how do you develop a new song? Is it collaborative? Is it one person brings an idea?
Usually, it used to be me and Francisco, the guitarist, who quit. We brought songs to the rehearsal, and then we rehearsed them together.
Mm-hmm.
So we continue doing that because usually I write a foundation to the song, and then with the chords and melody and the structure, and then I show it to the guys.
Yeah.
And then you ruin it.
And then they let me know what they think about the song. in good or bad ways.
And there's a few songs that have just not gone anywhere then.
No, exactly. It's always like a pitch. It's like always like, do you like this? Can we do anything with it? And yeah. So
and then Gun Rights.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the chords and the song always come first, and then we put on the lyrics and the melody. So yeah, vocals. Yeah.
So what gives you the ideas for the vocals then?
Oh, well, a bunch of stuff. I'll usually try to go for something that's not that obvious,
Okay.
I guess. So if there's a slow song, I like to go loud.
Okay.
At first, anyway,
Yeah.
just to, and then I always do 10,
Yeah.
and then I just bring it back to
Yeah,
appropriate,
they were like,
appropriate
calm
level.
down, we have to pull you back sometimes.
Well, sometimes it's nice to break the expectation and play on
And just
the
get
generic ideas.
get loose.
Yeah.
You know?
And how long does it take? So from you bringing in an idea to the finished product?
Oh, that depends so much. Like the EP that we released now, Stress.
It's called Stress.
It's called Stress. Yeah.
Was it stressful?
Yeah, it was.
It's
And,
always
like
stressful.
a couple of songs there, we've been playing like for a year or a year and a half.
Yeah.
But there's one song there that we actually like wrote in the ending of the recording sessions. So yeah, and that's the like most
the
intense and heaviest song.
Yeah, the
so.
first song I played it entirely was when I recorded it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can I do this? And I was like, that's
Yeah.
the vocals as well.
Yeah.
And speaking of the new album and you put a new single out recently, how's that been received?
Good.
Yeah.
I say best so far. We released a video,
Yeah,
first music video with the new single Grå sol tyst jord. English title is
Cold Sun.
Cold
Outdone.
Sun / Outdone.
Okay. And how do you approach the recording process then?
With dread. Can we say that?
Jim does everything.
Yeah,
Jim does
I'm
everything.
a bit of a control freak, and I also work as a music producer and a sound technician, and so I like to develop the sound by myself because I know what sounds good.
Oh, question.
Yep.
For the entire band, my question is, if you could be any pastry, what would you be in
Bakelser.
Okay.
Oj.
That's a difficult question.
I would like to be something disgusting so no one eats me.
I like the logic on that one.
Okay.
Because I don't want to.
But now
He doesn't want to die.
No, exactly.
that was really smart.
Yeah, so no one can take
I
it.
think I would like to be a biscuit. You know?
Yeah.
Biscuit. Whatever.
It's not
It looks like a flying saucer.
Uh-huh.
And I like aliens, so that's perfect. And it's like hard on the outside, I'm so tough and strong, but it's soft and nougaty on the inside, which I am. And I love biscuits. So.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
That's just sorry.
What's a sweaty and large
Something sweaty and large.
pastry?
Like some sort of jelly, maybe?
Danish or something
Yeah.
with like
Sounds
lots
like-
of icing on
With
the
the
top.
yellow
like a
Yeah.
Kebab.
I'd be something
The
like that.
most kebab-looking pastry.
Yeah, a kebab.
This
And you?
Oh no, Jesus Christ.
And you?
I have no idea. Like what's called? We have this Swedish name for it, kokosboll.
A chocolate ball.
Yeah, because they're good. I don't know. I can eat myself and it'll be nice.
And then it will all be over.
The suffering will end.
You're like maybe a cupcake or something with all the
Yeah, always
swirls.
Serious question. So why did you end up in Japan? Why are you touring Japan?
Yeah,
It's a long story.
yeah. We have a friend here who lives here, and he also lived in Sweden for a time, and he saw us live there, and he was like, I have to tell you. I have to tell them about my contact in Japan. And then we contacted her, or our former singer did that.
No, we were contacted by her.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that's an important detail.
They
They called for us and we came.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then we came for our first tour here 2015. And then we met up with April, because the first tour wasn't booked by April.
Okay.
And then
She's our booker.
yeah, exactly. April Prado, yeah.
Yeah, now she is.
Yeah, now she is. And and
We met her on
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, we keep meeting people once we're here
Yeah.
and making friends. So that's sort of how we stay.
So say through a friend is the
Yeah,
short
that's
answer.
short answer. That's enough.
Jag hittar ingenting i ditt missnöje med mig. Jag är svår att sätta dit, men du måste hitta ut kärleken. Risken finns, ja visst, kommer jag aldrig tillbaka. Karma är en stitch, du kan aldrig ta det tillbaka. Och allt som jag gjorde, det glöms lika fort. Jag matar min oro, en nyckel till min port. Jag tittar på din kind, den är bländande förklädd. Jag är svår att